It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round one of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. Taking a look at the 76ers, they were able to squeak out a win in Game 4. It came down to the final minutes. They'll try for another big win tonight. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key to getting that done?
You're facing a team with a high level of desperation. You have to go in with the mindset, Ernie, whatever it takes.
You want to just crush their spirit, Ernie. Crush them.
Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and Philadelphia. Philadelphia, right now trailing 3-1. It's a must-win as they look to scratch their way back into the series.
Desperate with their backs against the wall. The last 4 games haven't.
Freaks checked in. Here's Teague. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now, here is Gallinari. Not a lot of room. Now the dish to Teague. To the inside. Baseline jumper. Good on the jump shot. Philadelphia leading by 6. Now here's Freak. They set the pick. Off the pick. No good. Good work defensively by Millsap. Teague drives in. Here's Korver, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Korver's got his first points in this one.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
And Gallinari with the rebound. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And stolen by Freak. Now the 76ers on the break. Covington's shot is off.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here's Freak. Teague covering. Picked by Okafor. Here's Freak. Second shot opportunity. Millsap with the steal. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Here's Freak. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Freak's got 5 now. The Hawks trail by 4. Teague the pass to Korver. Outside Millsap. Korver attacking. Here's Horford. Cannot hit. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Freak missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Teague dishes to Millsap. Millsap a screen. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Nerlens Noel comes in for Newman. Grant, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Garrett Temple is subbed in for Chris Middleton. And a chance now to look at the top-scoring big men during the regular season. In the third spot, Al Horford. Paul Millsap fourth.
That's as scary a collection of big men as you'd want to see. I mean, game planning for any of them is a challenge because you know how much defensive attention you're going to have to devote to them.
Yet, no matter how much attention they're getting, they're still going to get their points. I mean, opponents just have to keep fresh legs out there and try to limit the damage and make them work for whatever points they do get.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Fires from deep. And it's Freak missing. The Hawks trail by 5. Now Cephalosha. Pass to Schroeder. Horford high post. He dishes it to Schroeder. Pick by Horford. 6 to shoot. And it's Schroeder missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
And there's the pass to Cephalosha. Sinks the three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And Temple kicks to Freak. There's the feed to Temple. Scott pulls it in. The Hawks trail by 5. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. Anderson passes to Horford. On the money from 12 feet away. Horford's got 5.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Embiid dishes to Grant. Here's Freak. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Schroeder. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Cephalosha with it. Out left to the wing. There's the pick. Jumper off the screen, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, or in the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers leading. There's a screen by Noel. Freak kicks to Grant. Here's Freak. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Scott with a screen on Embiid. Here's Horford. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Horford's got 7 points in the game.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Feeds to Freak. To the left side wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And Noel kicks to Freak. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. 13 points in the game.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
And here's Schroeder, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Picked by Horford. Now here's Schroeder, clock at 6. Launches a 3, and it's Noel with the rebound. Here's Freak. And the 3 off target. The Hawks trailing. Now Cephalosha dishes it to Schroeder. They double him with Freak. Horford with it, now guarded by Noel. Horford the pass to Cephalosha. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Cephalosha.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Freak dishes to Grant. Out to the right wing. To the middle. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Freak. He's up to 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
And both free throws good from Freak.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Scott. And it's off from three-point range. Cephalosha with the steal. Horford. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
And that one's good. Freak.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. For the 3, Scott missing again.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down. Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Schroeder kicks to Scott. There's the triple, and he gets the bucket. Scott's got 5 now.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And that one's good. Freak.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And here's Cephalosha for 3, and the call will be against Al. Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Grant outside. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And we've got more. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get under. Newman's checked in for the 76ers. Freak comes in for Chris Middleton. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Korver's checked in. Freak in at shooting guard. Newman is out there with Okafor. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Cole in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks was a major factor. He finished with 13 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
So here's Gallinari, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And Cole kicks to Freak. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Freak's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. The Hawks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Gallinari with it. He feeds it to Scott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one. Korver's got 5 now.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Freak.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
Millsap a screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia's gotten both of them on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And checking out the game for Okafor. He's got 8 points, and he's picked up 1 dime.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Garrett Temple is subbed in for Norris Cole. Atlanta also making some changes here. Al Horford is checked in for Mike Scott. Cephalosha comes in for Gallinari. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Teague. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The 76ers, number 1.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
Puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that. Kyle Korver. The 76ers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That one misses. Atlanta's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Korver, no luck.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Embiid the screen. Freak dishes to Embiid, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Horford against Embiid. There's the 3. Korver missing again. Philadelphia has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Schroeder. They get it again. Shoots the three. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. The 76ers leading by 3. Freak kicks to Okafor. It's stolen by Korver. Cephalosha's shot is good. Cephalosha's got 5.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Horford high post. Horford double teamed. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Freak. Back to Horford. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Here's Okafor. And he just jams it right over Paul Millsap. What a play.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
The Hawks trail by 3. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Stops, pops, and that one goes long. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Out to the right wing. Here's Newman, and power down the jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The 3 from Cephalosha. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here comes the break. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Korver.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Some change. And a pretty tight.
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for...
Welcome back as we get set to... Freaks checked in for the 76ers. Thabo Cephalosha has checked in for the Hawks. And so in the game for the Hawks, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Cephalosha is out there with Teague, and it's Gallinari in at the 3 slot. Here's Freak. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Now here is Cephalosha. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Horford. Pass to Gallinari. The dish to Teague. Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers trailing. Here's Freak. Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Picked by Horford. Back to Teague. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Atlanta leading by 4. Passes it to Horford. And it's blocked. Now here's Freak. Teague covering. The offensive rebound. Pass to Newman. He kicks to Freak. Teague on the double team. Down low. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. 10 points for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
He dishes it to Millsap. The pass to Gallinari. Millsap a screen. Just 5 to shoot. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
So they take the lead. And that's now 35 points for Freak.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Inside, Cephalosha's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 1. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid comes in for Okafor, and Nerlens Noel subbed in for Robert Covington.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Schroeder passes to Cephalosha. The feed to Teague. Dishes it to Schroeder. Count it, and the foul. That one on Embiid.
Boy, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Jeremy Grant comes in for Newman, and Garrett Temple is subbed in for Norris Cole. Atlanta also making some changes here. Anderson comes in for Cephalosha, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Teague. The Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Feeds to Horford. The shot misses, and Philadelphia the other way now. Temple dishes to Grant. Here's Freak. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Freak with the ball. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. For Philadelphia, they have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. The Hawks trail by 4. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Pass to Schroeder. Millsap has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Millsap's got 18 points.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Deflects the pass. Millsap with the steal. Now Schroeder. He feeds it to Horford. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Horford's got 10 points in just the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Picked by Horford from past the arc, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Temple. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there. The kick out to Anderson. Launches it. That's good. Anderson's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Freak kicks to Noel. To the paint. Here's Freak. And the 76ers get it back. Noel. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best from the charity stripe in the regular season. The Hawks, number 1.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Garrett Temple.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Here's Beverly. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Horford, no luck.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
The Hawks trailing. Schroeder with the ball. Picked by Horford. Schroeder kicks to Beverly. Good. Beverly's got his first points in this one.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Covington's checked in. And so it's Atlanta with it, trailing by 2. 1:37 left to play here in the third. And Beverly kicks to Millsap. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Over in the corner, Beverly. And he banks in the layup. Beverly's got 4 points this quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Here's Middleton. Again, Philadelphia.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Kicks to Horford. Anderson passes to Beverly. Millsap a screen. Beverly dishes to Millsap. And that one's good. Millsap's got 22 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Freak missing. The Hawks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Anderson. Finished off the break. Anderson's got 7 points in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Three-pointer. The shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Hawks lead by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching. Newman's checked in for Philadelphia. Freak comes in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Hawks, Anderson comes. Then there's Okafor, and it's Cole in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Okafor gets the bucket.
They have got to put a body on him because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Schroeder kicks to Beverly from 8. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assist.
Good on the shot.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And here is Teague. There's the dish to Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Gallinari comes in for Jeff Teague. And it's Korver in for Patrick Beverly. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Schroeder kicks to Horford. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Good game for Horford. He's got 27 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Philadelphia has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And they take the lead. Freak's got 50 points.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Picked by Horford. Passes it to Millsap, and he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way. You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Freak. Another shot. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Horford. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Guys, he's one of the main reasons this game is tied up. I mean, he's done his part to keep them in it.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Here's Millsap. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Cole, the pass to Freak. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trailing. Pass to Horford. Atlanta again, missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And it's wide right, hits off the rim. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Gallinari dishes to Schroeder. He's looking for Horford and finds him. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Here's Schroeder. He kicks it to Korver. Let's go. And the shot falls short this time. The 76ers leading. And a wide open look for Freak. No good on the three.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Gallinari passes to Schroeder. The Hawks working the ball around. Korver with it. Now defended by Freak. Picked by Horford. Clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
Freak. The 76ers with another miss.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. It's not even been a factor.
Out to the right wing. Here's Schroeder. Bullseye!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Here's Freak. But they get it back.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
It's off. The 3 ball. Count it!
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Here's Schroeder. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far, for sure.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is
2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Bottom line, a must-win game. Home floor, he was the man. Love the intensity and the toughness he showed. When your back is against the wall and you can come through on a night like tonight, These are the performances that you are measured by.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the